Are you interested in significantly elevating your visionary powers? Your powers of perception, your intuition and insight, and your ability to rise up and become supernatural. Now, before we get into that super exciting stuff, please take a moment and hit that subscribe button and bell now. And you'll get early notification when I post more videos that are all designed to empower you to live and lead in a way that is consciously aligned with your higher self and potential. Okay, let's get back to that most important question of how to become supernatural. What constitutes being supernatural, and what will it mean to you? Well, I'm going to assume that it will mean slightly different things to different people, but there is a significant thread there. And I'm happy to share with you what that thread is to me and what it means to me. So let's explore that. To me, it means that I'll know, understand, and easily let go of all the useless and demeaning old world systems, rules, and paradigms, and the ensuing limiting beliefs that have kept me weak, dumbed down, and compliant. I'll detach from being a slave to a system that I didn't even agree to and no longer wish to be a part of. I'll consciously get back my freedom and self-control, and I'll do that with ease, grace, and in optimal flow. And in doing so, I'll discover and know how to shift into being the true higher version of my divine source self without restriction. I'll be fitter, stronger, and healthier. I'll have a highly developed intuition and extrasensory powers. I'll be able to activate with greater expression my immense creativity and imagination and manifest what I passionately intend every single time. I'll have the capacity to tune into multi-dimensional frequencies beyond our 3D material world and receive more orderly, coherent streams of information, consciousness, and energy. I'll be able to intentionally change my brain and body chemistry in a way where I can see and experience the truth about myself, my ancestry, and beyond that, my inherent capability to initiate profoundly mystical, transcendental experiences. I'll live and love in a way that elevates and expands my life and the lives of others in a way that adheres to universal law and in harmony with prime source creator. But I hear some of you saying, that's it, Glenn, you've gone too far this time. It's just not possible. But before you go into that stream of thought for too long, I'm here to tell you that all of what I just spoke about is not only possible, but ordinary people are doing it every day. And as a leader who is keen to learn how to be a vastly better leader, if you glean just 10% of what I'm talking about here, isn't it a pretty good step in the right direction of being more self-aware, of expanding your consciousness, of being more meaningfully productive, of 10xing, 100xing, 1000xing your results? Now, if you glean just 50% or 70% or even 100%, being superhuman becomes very real, right? In fact, it is very real. So let's now begin this journey into how to meaningfully progress into that. A good start is by developing these higher level skills through being open to new knowledge, through experimentation, and through consistent dedication to some of the practices we'll soon explore, and to more practices that I'm sure that you'll personally reveal through your own research and undertake in your own way. Now, in this session's exploration, we'll focus on your ability to actively access some of these powers via a very few specific parts of your physiology, amazing physiology. Now, let's begin by focusing on your endocrine system, which comprises glands including the pituitary, pineal, hypothalamus, thyroid, parathyroid, adrenals, pancreas, and ovaries and testes. Now, these glands use hormones rather than electrical impulses used by the nervous system to affect changes in our body, in our emotions, cognition, and energy. So in this video, I want to focus on just 3 of these glands: the hypothalamus, the pituitary, and the pineal glands. You know, in Taoist philosophy, which I study constantly, they call these three glands, which are housed close to one another in the center of your brain, the crystal palace. Now, why is that? Well, it's because they're all playing a very important role in activating deeper and more profound, transcendental, and even multidimensional spiritual experiences. So in this session, rather than get into the complex physiological functions of these glands, let's get straight to how these three incredible glands can massively increase your extrasensory powers. The superhuman powers that I believe are not really superhuman, but they're powers that we all naturally have access to, but have been fooled into, or more like programmed into, believing that we haven't. Now, every leader, and by that I mean every single person, should be mastering these powers so that they are equipped to not only navigate these immensely chaotic and confusing times of incredible transition, but also so they're ready, willing, and able to lead those that are not awake and aware yet to develop these capabilities as well. Okay, let's begin with the hypothalamus. Now, this extraordinary and little-known gland is the body's smart control coordinating center. Its main function is to keep your body in a stable state of homeostasis. It does this job by directly influencing your autonomic nervous system or by managing hormones. And as such, it plays a critical part in communicating with and activating both the pituitary and pineal gland. The pituitary gland promotes our growth and overall health and is also important for pineal gland activation. When the pituitary vibrates in synchronicity with the pineal, we are activated to more rapidly grow and renew ourselves, both physically, consciously, and spiritually. The pineal gland is the dominant source of the brain's melatonin, and this mostly happens at night or when we're in complete darkness. Melatonin is secreted when we sleep, and the significant effects of this change our mood, immune function, circadian rhythms, and the quality and quantity of our sleep. Melatonin is also known as an anti-aging and anti-stress agent and is also a powerful antioxidant. In terms of enhancing our transcendental experiences, melatonin quiets the body and the mind and enables access to a higher consciousness. Now, both pinoline and DMT, or dimethyltryptamine, are also secreted by a healthy activated pineal gland, and these are psychoactive, causing a heightening in perception, mood and consciousness, cognition and behavior. Pinoline enables visions and dream states in the conscious mind. DMT, or dimethyltryptamine, often referred to as the spirit molecule, is also produced mostly during extraordinary moments such as birth, death, and near-death experiences. Now, studies have also shown that it is produced during deep meditation and in deep sleep when there's rapid eye movement. Now, both are deep delta states of mind. Spiritual teachings associate an activated pineal gland and the secretion of DMT with the opening of the third eye, also known as the sixth chakra. When the third eye opens, it enables extrasensory capabilities which provide deeper insights into yourself, those around you, and the environment you are in. It enables you to discern what is truth, your personal truth, and the truth about others and the events transpiring around you. Your intuitive powers are also greatly enhanced, and you can get a greater sense of knowingness that transcends doubt, suspicion, and speculation. An activated pineal and third eye chakra also helps you to sense the vibrational energy around you in people and places. You can easily and quickly feel and differentiate the higher vibrational energy of love, joy, bliss, and peace, just as you can more easily sense the dense, lower vibrational frequencies of guilt, anger, resentment, and shame. So on that note, let's take a moment here and let me ask you if you've ever sensed energy like that. Have you sensed when there is love, joy, and bliss in the area that you're in? Have you sensed when there's fear, anger, and hate? Please briefly share in the comments below what happened and what you sensed and what you put that enhanced sensory experience down to. I'm sure it will benefit everybody involved here. The joy of being open to these realities is really the joy of exploring ways to be a more conscious leader. A leader that has the enhanced capabilities of being more, doing more, achieving more, and sharing more, all in a way that is aligned with their authentic higher self, their divine source self. And isn't that what real leadership is all about? So further to that, imagine that by activating and harmonizing your crystal palace, your hypothalamus, pituitary, and pineal glands, you also greatly enhance your ability to reason. You sharpen your wit. Your spontaneity and mental acuity are also sharpened, and your empathetic abilities are also enhanced. You will, in the blink of an eye, be able to distinguish between what realities seem to be and what they really are. An activated crystal palace also massively enhances your inner vision, insight, perceptual, sensory, and intuitive capabilities. So activating your crystal palace is clearly crucial to elevating your consciousness, your level of being, and your ability to transcend into becoming superhuman. So now let's get into how you can activate your crystal palace and commence your journey into becoming superhuman. Let's begin with controlling your emotions, your energetic or vibrational state. Now, these three glands are very sensitive to energetic vibrations and electromagnetic fields of any kind. Interestingly, your heart generates the strongest electromagnetic field. And in this field, it resonates throughout your entire body. When your heart is vibrating at the high energetic frequencies of love and compassion, its electromagnetic field is greatly amplified and expanded. Now, the pineal gland's sensitivity to this electromagnetic energy causes it to begin vibrating and activating in concert with the heart. As the heart and the pineal entrain together, their high vibration opens and activates the other glands, the hypothalamus and the pituitary, and this harmonizes the crystal palace and opens your third eye chakra. So the message here is to stay in the vibrational energy of love or above. Okay, let's get to another method of activating your crystal palace, and that is through enhanced breathing techniques. Now, various conscious breathing techniques, practices like Wim Hof, for example, activate your pineal and pituitary glands, as well as stimulating the flow of cerebrospinal fluid, which helps protect your brain and spinal cord from sudden impact and injury. Another method is through a technique called EFT, and that's emotional freedom technique or tapping. It's also known as psychological acupressure. Gently tapping your forehead in between your eyebrows creates a physical vibration that activates all three glands in the crystal palace. The vibration sends a wave directly back to the pineal gland, activating it in the process. The same vibration also moves through the bones of the sphenoid, which in turn stimulates the pituitary gland. The vibration of the pituitary awakens the hypothalamus through the pituitary stalk. It's best to do EFT or tapping in deep meditation, or I like doing it just before I go to sleep when I'm in a theta brainwave state. Another method is through chanting. Chanting during meditation also sends vibrations into the crystal palace, which activates and harmonizes all three glands in much the same way as tapping. And similarly, it's way more effective doing it in the deep theta state or meditative state. Another simple method is to meditate in complete darkness. Now, darkness triggers the increased production and secretion of melatonin, and as you move into the deeper theta state, it also secretes pinoline and DMT, the spirit molecule. These secretions activate the pineal gland and stimulate your third eye chakra to higher functioning levels. And now to another very easy and enjoyable method for you, and it's smiling and laughing. Smiling opens up both the heart and the crown chakras, allowing more light to penetrate, while also increasing the vibration of all three glands. Both laughing and smiling also triggers the release of endorphins, promoting feelings of well-being. This more relaxed state increases blood flow, and this serves to amplify the effects of the hormones released by the crystal palace glands. And now to the final method, which really must precede all others, and that's being totally focused with your true higher intentions as your true higher source self. Now, to do that, you must first ensure you have absolute clarity and focus of your higher personal vision, purpose, and unique identity. Now, this is the one thing that really must be done before all others. And by doing this journey into activating your crystal palace and becoming superhuman is all aligned with Prime Source Creator. And what an amazing journey that is. This higher self-discovery work is the work that I do and have been doing with entrepreneurial leaders and all sorts of people for over 17 years now. Now, if you'd like to know more about that, you'll find a link below in the description where you can register for my no-cost live Breakthrough Leadership Masterclass. It may well be the best 50 minutes you'll spend elevating your conscious leadership capabilities, which will empower you to best navigate this time of massive chaos, uncertainty, insecurity, and fear, and to thrive as your higher superhuman self. So again, you'll find the link in the description below. Just click and register and enjoy the beginning of the journey. Okay, if you feel this video has been helpful, please like it, hit that subscribe button and the bell, and also share it with as many others as you can who can also benefit from these insights and wisdom. And lastly, there's a few recent videos that I've uploaded that will provide further insights into conscious leadership, higher self-discovery and realization, and also organizational branding. And you'll find the links below. Okay, thanks for spending the time. Onward and upward, and bye for now.